We are on a Crossbuns hunt. This is an Easter special of big bites, and we're gonna go around Georgetown and show you some of the best places you can get your Crossbuns for this season. But before we go into this, guys, remember we have a YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. Link is in the description. Like, subscribe, share to all your friends and family. If you're watching this on Facebook, do the same thing. Like and share with all the people who are closest to you, even the people you probably don't like that much. But hey, it's Easter. You gotta be good, you gotta be holy, and we're gonna go have some Crossbuns to celebrate that. Let's go to our first stop, Demico. Are you tired of milk that just doesn't measure up? Well, say goodbye to boring old cow's milk and try Alpro milk. It's vegan, plant-based, and comes in flavors like chocolate, vanilla, and banana. Plus, it's lactose-free, low in fat and calories, high in protein and fiber, and even contains omega oils. It's so tasty. Even cows are jealous. Get your Alpro milk today and move over skim milk. See what I did there? I'm hilarious. Links to all of our sponsors are in the description below. Be sure to check them out. Tell them Big Bites sent you. Let's get back to the video. So how much do you guys sell the Crossbuns for?
So the crossbuns that we have available is 5 in the pack, and it is sold at $600 per pack.
$600
which
per pack.
Roughly works out $120 per piece.
How has it been selling so far?
The employees like to call this period, especially this week, apart from it being Holy Week, we call it here at Demico Crossbun season, because it is that product that we are emphasizing on getting sold. It is the biggest seller this particular period. For today alone, we've sold over 4,000 pieces.
4,000 pieces.
Which is about 800 bags.
800 bags across.
And we're still selling all of those portions that you see in the background. Well, most of those portions are here, primarily for crossbuns.
Just for crossbuns?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had Demico's crossbuns. I always get mine homemade. So, you know.
There's always a force for everything, so.
Well, let's get to trying this thing right now, eh?
Certainly.
Alright, first of all, presentation-wise, these crossbuns look heavenly. You got the cross on top, which is very evident. I know a lot of people, when they make crossbuns, sometimes you don't see the cross. Come on, guys. It's Easter. You have to have the cross in it. What's wrong with y'all? It can't be crossbuns without the cross, right? And a nice touch, I know every time we come Demico, they like to treat us a little bit more special. I'm sorry, but they put some cheese in it for us, which is nice. But that goes to show that crossbuns and cheese is a Guyanese classic. I know I always say Guyanese classic on the show, but crossbuns and cheese, man, it's just the creme de la creme of the best ways to enjoy it, all right? So you got a nice slice of the American cheese, and then you got a nice slice of the Guyanese cheese, right? And local cheese. I think I'm gonna go with the local cheese. I gotta do that. I gotta do the local cheese. I think the cheese sometimes can be a bit overpowering, so I'm just gonna take a piece of the crossbun as it is, and just enjoy that. So if you've ever had Golden Harvest tennis roll, which I have a lot of, I've tried to not consume a lot of bread in my diet these days. I try to stay carb-free. But every now and again, if I have to eat bread, I'm always gonna buy a Golden Harvest. That's just me personally. They didn't pay me to say this. I buy Golden Harvest, right? I personally love the product. So this crossbuns definitely reminds me of the Golden Harvest milk rolls, but it has a little something extra. If it's the spices, if it's the cinnamon, I know he mentioned there was cinnamon in here. You can taste some of the cinnamon, but the real cherry or raisin on top of the cake is the raisins on this crossbun. They're very sweet. The bun itself is not inherently sweet. There is a lot of aroma in there, but all that sweetness comes from the raisins on top. And then you got a nice glossy finish, which just adds a little bit extra. And I think the addition of the cheese to it just makes it something that's complete. So all in all, it's a pretty good cross bun. You know, just for kicks, I'm gonna try it with the American cheese and see how that is. I'm gonna say something very controversial. I think Kraft Slices complements this better than the local Guyanese cheese because this cheese is very rich. If you know what local cheese is, it's a very rich cheese. So it can be a little bit overpowering. This has a nice mellow flavor and I think it goes well with the bread. You know, but that's just my opinion. Don't take what I say as gospel, personally for me. Our hunt brings us to our next spot. This is a familiar place. You might recognize it from our 12 Cakes episode we did with Felix. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link should pop up right now. If you're on Facebook, then you could check it out in our playlist. However, we're here for Crossbuns, not cakes this time. So let's go check it out and see what Sarah Lise has for us.
We usually sell it 6 in a pan for $2,500.
$2,500. And what makes these crossbuns different from everyone else's?
Well, they're very tasty, number one. Number two, it's my boss, that is Sarah Lise Ming. It's her family, it's a family tradition, just like the CM Black Cake. It's unique. It's unique. It's very unique.
All right, I guess I just gotta try it and see.
You have to try it and see, yes. That's the only way you could know.
Now, I'm actually pretty excited to try this. And knowing Noodle Cake Creations, I've been here before, I've had their stuff, I've had their cake. They do a really good job when it comes to desserts, all right? So Crossbuns, I'm expecting something pretty good, especially for a $2,500 price point for 6. I think I'm in for a treat. First off, it looks amazing. It looks very different from what I'm used to. The cross on top looks like a cross between icing and milk, like almost like condensed milk, but it's just looks very creamy. And then the bun itself just looks like a pastry almost. Very fluffy, but not in a tennis roll sense. It still has that slight denseness that you associate with a rich cross bun. However, it's not too rich because the little frosting that's on top, the frosting cross, gives it a lot more of that sweetness. In addition to your raisins, I'm tasting, not sure what I'm tasting. See, this is how I know Sarah Lise is a genius sometimes because I didn't even know what is inside this thing. My God, this is so good. Bro, I'm already almost eating this. I'm eating this thing out and I didn't even realize I'm eating it out. I think, if you ask me, just like what we had at Demico, if you were to slice this and put a little bit of American cheese inside, a little Kraft singles, it would work nice too, you know? Because you get in the nice contrast with the sweet, and then you got a little cheesiness. Yeah, don't work nice. I'm gonna try it later off camera, y'all don't see the one. Let me go to the next spot. We're here at our last spot. This is Dion's Delights Creole Restaurant. This place was highly recommended as one of the best places where you can get your crossbuns this Easter season. I'm gonna go give it a try and let you know. You know how this goes. Let's do it. Out of all the crossbuns we've had today, this probably looks the richest. You can see the incorporation of fruits in this crossbuns, and it feels pretty dense. Even though most of the crossbuns we've had today felt kind of light, this feels like a proper cross between a tennis roll and a buns. Crossbuns. No pun intended. So, but the one thing that I don't like about this is that it doesn't have a complete cross on top of it. It's just like a weird K shape, I think, or I don't know what shape this is. It's like half a cross. So it's crossbuns with a cross and a tennis roll, but not a crossbuns with a cross on top. I don't know. You figure it out. But we're not here for just the aesthetics. We're here to see how it tastes. So let's have our big bite. Very flavorful. It's rich. It's not too light, it's not too fluffy. It's like the perfect consistency, perfect texture, a little bit chewy. This is one that to me would pair perfectly with cheese again. So far, I don't want to pick favorites. I don't like picking favorites on this show. Not saying that the ones we had before were bad or in any way. They were good for what they were, but this is probably my favorite so far. I probably enjoy this a bit more than the others. And for the price, I mean, it's pretty good. You can get one for $360, or you can buy a bag that has 5 in it for $1,600. And I think that's like a good middle price, if you ask me. So it's pretty good, not gonna lie. Slap some cheese in this and you're golden. And that is it for our Easter special of Big Bites. Guys, have you tried any of the crossbuns from any of the places we've been to today? If you have, comment below, let me know how it was for you. And if you haven't, I highly suggest you do. Remember, like, follow, comment, share our video if you're watching us on Facebook. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it to all your friends and family, and shout out to all of you guys overseas in the US especially. You guys are our top viewers on YouTube, and you are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Happy Easter, guys, and do have a nice, fun, and safe holiday.